Hey y'all, it's Ebony L. Green, the Ratchet Sage, and welcome to this behind the scenes look at how I'm transforming authentic distinction to stay compliant with the FTC's new click to cancel rule. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm not just talking theory here. This rule changed everything about how I'm building my new website, my offers, and my systems. And today I'm going to take y'all on that journey with me so that y'all can understand how this all works. Systems fixes do not come out the ether. You have to create them for what you got going on in your truth in your business. And I'm going to show y'all how I did that for myself over at Authentic Distinction. But before we dive into the system side of this, here's a quick reference and a quick refresher in case you haven't heard. The FTC's click to cancel rule is part of a broader effort to crack down on shady subscription practices. Y'all know things like hidden cancellation links, endless hoops to jump through, and unclear terms. The new rule says your cancellation flow has to be just as easy as signing up. It's got to be just as easy for people to give you money and then also stop giving you money, all right? You got to do this with clear disclosures, consent, and a way to cancel through the same channel that they use to sign up or enroll with you. Failure to comply, the penalty can be up to $51,744 per violation. So this is not just legal talk. It's a very serious risk for small businesses and solopreneurs like us. And the reality is we're not the people perpetrating this. You know, you reach out to a solopreneur or a small business owner and you say, I want to cancel. It's in our best interest. It's easier for us to just cancel you and let you go, right? But it's these larger businesses that are playing these games, and that's why the FTC is jumping all over this. So if you want to break all of that down step by step without the legalese, I already did that for you in a free training. So y'all can go check that out right here in one of the cards. I don't even know which side it's going to pop up on, but go watch the video if you need the full breakdown. But this video, this one's different. I'm not here to rehash the rule. I'm here to show you what I did at Authentic Distinction to fix what was failing and get fully compliant in a way that still centers my clients and my mission. Because y'all know I don't play. So let's talk this systems fix, y'all. Originally, I was planning to transition from a Weebly site to a Webflow site. Now, don't come for me. I've had Weebly for a number of years since I got online and decided to have an online presence after almost 2 decades of being a consultant and a strategist out here in these streets. And when I decided to get online, Weebly seemed to be the easiest way to learn how to build a website for myself. So I built a website on Weebly. That was around 2014, 2015. But it is time to transition. Weebly has done its thing. I appreciate you, but now it's time to move on to Webflow. Webflow got better things for me, and Webflow can go where I'm going. You can't. And so this move was long overdue. And when this regulation dropped, I realized something big. I couldn't meet compliance standards just by migrating my content. I really had to rebuild my system from the ground up. So that's when I leaned into my CCOFB method. CCOFB stands for clarify the chaos, conceptualize the real goal, outline where the friction lives, frame the flow, and then build with systems that work for you. So how did I do this? With this specific situation, trying to get FTC click to cancel compliant, I had to do some work. So I had to clarify the chaos. I clarified the regulation and what it meant for me at Authentic Distinction, what it meant for my clients, what it meant for my customers, and also what it meant for the people who are counting on me to do the right thing. My advisors, the people I support, my collaborators. I also wanted to conceptualize the real goal. So what I did was I thought through what are all the risks and opportunities involved? Because when you conceptualize the risks and the opportunities, you can see what the real goal is for you when you're talking about something that's compliance related. And then I outlined out where the friction lived by outlining the systems and the tech stack that I needed to shift. And there was a whole bunch of shifts that needed to be done, and I'll share those with you in just a second. Last, I framed the flow. I framed my offers, my flows, and copy to meet the new rules. And that's what put me in a strong position to build with systems that worked for me. So now I'm in the process of building the systems to make it all happen before the extended deadline of July 14th. This all wasn't just about compliance. It was about creating a client-friendly system that truly reflected Authentic Distinction and my business, brand, feel, and fight. That's the reality. It had to match all of me and all of me that I'm bringing into this business. And so my infrastructure had to have a couple of changes in order for it to match what I had outlined out, framed out, and had decided to build. So here's what I did. First, I had to get my disclosure and consent set up via Webflow. So I'm using Webflow forms to disclose key terms and obtain explicit consent before clients even access any offer. And every form submission creates a database entry in Webflow, ensuring proof of consent is captured at the moment it's given. 2, It was important for me to redirect to MemberVault and MemberSpace. So after consent is captured on the Webflow forms, clients are redirected to MemberVault for high-touch consulting offers like getting shit done the neuro-authentic way and my project management grants and fractional COO work. Then they are redirected to MemberSpace for my tiered offers, my communities, and all of my events. These are all paywalled through my Notion pages. So this setup ensures that checkout and access are seamless and that the cancellation flow mirrors the sign-up flow. You get to Webflow on my website, you fill out a form that's aligned with the sales page that you're on for whatever it is you're interested in buying. You're going to go through all of the consent loops and decide whether or not you want to consent to whatever those terms are for that particular subscription. At that point, when you submit the form, you'll be redirected to either MemberVault for that subscription offer or to MemberSpace for those subscription offers. And like I said, this setup will make sure that not only are you checking out and accessing the offers through the same place where you can cancel, right? But it also makes sure that I disclosed before you even give me your billing information. All right. And 3, I wanted to make sure I had consistent cancellation experiences. If you pay through MemberVault for one of those offers, I want you to be able to cancel directly from your billing portal, which exists within your private resource hub on my client portal and MemberVault. This has always been my practice. This actually isn't a change, but it's something that I want to make sure I communicate to people who already have this client billing portal. This is the way that you can cancel without any penalties, right? And then customers that will be in my new MemberSpace setup, they will be able to cancel directly within MemberSpace, which mirrors exactly how they signed up. And the only exception to all of this is my communities, because those are migrating from MemberVault, which is my current client portal, over to MemberSpace, meaning that their cancellation process is just going to improve. That's all. And for compliance, I'm not just relying on Webflow alone. Every proof of consent gets stored in the Webflow backend, but it's also regularly downloaded via CSV files from every form and merged into a master record of consent that I will keep track of through my Dropbox and my other backup methods here at Authentic Distinction. This ensures I'm covered if I ever need to present proof in court, and it gives me control over my data, right? Instead of me relying on Webflow hosting it for me and all of these different databases in the backend that are attached to each form. In my case, what I learned from this process is that compliance isn't just a legal checkbox. It's an opportunity for you to build trust with the folks that you're engaging with. By making my systems transparent, accessible, and seamless, I'm honoring the people who trust me with their businesses and their growth. So whether you're transitioning to new platforms, launching new offers, or just starting out, my CCOFB method gives you a roadmap to clarify the chaos, conceptualize the real goal, outline where friction lives, frame the flow, and build systems that actually work for you and your clients. So if you're ready to clarify, pivot, and build your own compliance system, I've got you covered. Inside the Click to Cancel Systems Fix and Resource Kit, you'll get instant access to my full replay of the live working session, my CCOFB walkthrough, editable audit and compliance checklists for you to go through your own systems fix, tools and tech fixes that real solopreneurs who attended live at the live event use to update their systems, and a step-by-step process to help you build a cancellation flow that aligns with the FTC's new rule and your business values, just like I did. So whether you're auditing your current flow or building one from scratch, this is your roadmap to making your systems make sense. So feel free to grab yours, use the QR code that's right here on the screen, and let's get your system fixed, because the click to cancel rule may be a challenge, but it's also an invitation to level up your systems and serve better. I know that's how I saw it, and so I've leveled up my systems and I'm serving better. I'm excited to continue this journey, and if you want to see more of these behind-the-scenes systems fixes, hit subscribe and follow me on your favorite platform. Until next time, stay grounded, stay clear, and keep fixing what's failing. Peace.